It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, May 26th. I'm James Spann. Summer-like temperatures continue for the rest of this week and the holiday weekend, but we sure could use some rain around here. Any hope anytime soon? Well, let's go in there and check things out. Again today, big trough in the western states, digging down into the southwest. Big storms across the heartland. But around here, the sky's mostly sunny. And look at Muscle Shoals, 91. Huntsville, 90. Birmingham, 89. We'll expect highs mostly between 87 and 90 each day, really, for the next 7 days. And around the nation, the weather in the west is cool underneath the trough, but pretty toasty over the east. Temperatures well up in the 80s up to New York City. On the watch warning map, we got flash flood watches for parts of Texas, western Kentucky, some of the adjacent states, and a bunch of tornado watch boxes for parts of the heartland. Here's one of them, a tornado watch for parts of Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas until 10 o'clock tonight, where big storms are firing up again. And there is a moderate risk of severe weather now defined for parts of Kansas, an enhanced risk surrounding that down into Texas. Tomorrow, risk of severe weather from Texas up into parts of the Corn Belt. And on day 3, which is Saturday, a marginal risk. Things should calm down a little bit from eastern Texas up into parts of Missouri. And look at that. We're like one of the driest parts of the entire country. Rain for the next 5 days, nothing if this is correct. And I do think we'll see a few days with widely scattered showers, but widespread rain, no. That stays west of here. But it's good news if you've got a beach trip coming up. Gulf Shores, Fort Walton Beach, Destin, Panama City Beach, looking good through early next week, through the holiday weekend. All right, model fans, here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. Trough digging down into parts of West Texas. Down below that, a surface low is over Kansas, and you can see why that looks like a severe weather day south and east of the surface low. And for us, it's the same thing. Could there be a shower? Yes. Is rain likely? No. Any shower should be few and far between. Highs 87 to 90. We note that broad low, that trough that's east of the Bahamas. And let me just go ahead and do a quick tropical update here. This is the NHC guidance, and now they have a 60% chance of that thing out there near the Bahamas ramping up into a subtropical type storm over the next few days. Models are consistent. They want to bring this thing over toward the coast of South Carolina over the weekend. And, it might make it up to a tropical storm. This will not be a hurricane. And again, I don't think it's going to be a classic warm core tropical system, more of a hybrid system. But this could bring some breezy and wet conditions to the coast of the Carolinas this weekend. So be aware of that. But no direct impact on Alabama or the Gulf of Mexico. And this is Saturday, and you can see that surface low is off the Carolina coast, but we are mostly dry. And again, there could be a shower in spots Saturday. And the high might back off a little bit, maybe into the mid-80s with a mix of sun and clouds. But again, no widespread rain. Sunday, mostly warm and dry, highs 87 to 90. That tropical low is around Charleston, South Carolina. Monday, no real change, and really it's just not going to change much next week as the ridge kind of keeps the main wave action well to the north. This is Tuesday of next week. And Wednesday, the first day of June, first day of the Atlantic hurricane season, first day of meteorological summer. Mostly dry, very warm, highs 87 to 90. In a week from today, again, most of the wave action well to the north, ridging here, same story. I mean, I promise we're showing you different maps. They just don't look different. The weather's not changing much. This is the end of the forecast period, Sunday, June 5th. Little trough west of the state, but again, that looks pretty dry. And this is the QPF for the next 240 hours, the next 10 days coming off the GFS. And you can see we have a minimum over Alabama. Better rains to the west, north, and east. And just not that much here. Numbers off the ensemble. And again, these are too warm on the high end. I don't think we see 95 next week. I think highs will stay mostly between 87 and 90, and lows mostly in the 60s all the way through June 10th. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.